Right, listen, let's talk about Arsene Wenger's proposals to get rid of throw-ins. Where should we start? It says, I would like to change the throw-in rule. 5 minutes before the end, a throw-in for you should be an advantage, but in these situations, you're facing 10 outfield players in play, whilst you only have 9. Stats show that in 8 out of 10 of those throw-in situations, you lose the ball. So now what he wants to do is test kicking. So you put the ball on the ground, you've got 5 seconds maybe to get to the ball and to kick it effectively like a free kick on the touchline. What do you make of that potential rule change? Do you think, I mean, it's obviously made to speed up the game.
Yeah,
Does it need speeding up anymore?
Yeah, I mean, the ball sometimes goes out and people seem to take eternity to take the throw-ons. Certainly time wasting. They walk 5 yards up the line, as I said earlier. Then the referee says get back. They take another 5 seconds to get back. But I think in this scenario, I don't mind the idea of kicking it in as long as there's a set time limit. At the moment the ball goes out of play, you have 5 seconds, because then I think I heard Harry Redknapp this morning talking about it in Ray Parlour, and they were saying that what it encourages people to do is you put the ball down, they wait for the centre half to come up, and then they launch it in the box, which could take 15, 20 seconds, right? But that was happening with throw-ins anyway. Rory Delap was waiting for his centre halves every single time to go up, and he was just going boom into the
But then
box.
if you've got 2 minutes to go and you've got this supposed kick-in, right?
Give them 5 seconds.
Right, but maybe you want to get your centre halves up there, your big heads up there.
Well, unfortunately, that's part of the rules. I think if you go really strict on the time, say 5 seconds to get the ball back from the moment whoever gets, because if the ball goes in the crowd, there's nothing you can't, and there's no ball boy that's near. Then I get it. You can't go 5 seconds because you might not get the ball till. But I think if it's the moment you touch the ball, you've got 5 seconds. Then,
but that no one ever counts that. You've got that 6 second rule with goalkeepers. That's never enforced.
That's where they're going to have to be strict.
That's still a rule, right? The 6 second rule.
It's supposed to be, but that's
never enforced.
No, but that's where I think if they're going to do this way and test it out, they have to be strict on the rules. 5 seconds max.
I just don't think it's something. I don't think the game needs to be sped up, does it? I quite like the idea with like 2 minutes of injury time. You know, player picks up the ball, flicks it to his mate, he puts it onto his shirt, rolls the ball, cleans it, dries it all. All the big heads go up there, loops it into the. I like all that.
Yeah, I don't mind all that either, but it would speed the game up. If you're as I said, if you're really strict on time, then I do think it will speed the game up. But I love football the way it is. I think it's perfect. I don't mind the throw-ins, as you said there. I don't want to keep changing it, fixing it, changing it, and doing all this madness. What
about offside? So offsides at the moment, you can't be offside from a throw-in, right?
Yeah.
So what happens there with that rule?
Well, I guess you can be with a kick-in.
Right, okay. Can you score directly from a kick-in?
I don't think so, no.
I just don't. Sometimes I just think I get under. Well, no, I don't really get. I just think sometimes people are put behind desks for no reason. There's nothing really wrong with football at the moment.
The only thing that's
I know they sped it up. Sorry, Bennett. I know they sped it up with like the goalkeeper. You know, you can't pick it up, and now you got to kick it, and that sped the game up.
I like that. The only thing I don't like, and one thing I'd love them to change, is the handball rule. I think that's a farce. The where even if
there's another rule you haven't remembered. But go on.
Where if your arms are like you're trying to block the ball, not even block the ball,
silhouette,
but you're like a yard away and you blast it and my hands there and hits that. Come on.
Do you know what's mad? I took my daughter football training last night. So my daughter's 10, and there were kids playing that were round of her age, so 9, 11. They're now, I couldn't believe it. Right, these 9-year-olds, when they're defending, they're putting both their arms behind their back.
Yeah, which is ridiculous,
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how they've been taught how to play football now, putting their arms so the ball can't hit their arm.
That's
at 9.
That's one rule they need to change, I think.
That is another rule they need to change, because we'll be asking your view on the kick-in, and also if you were going to play about with other rules, they have to change the offside so it's just a boot.
Yeah.
They have to do it.
Or not bottom half.
No, I think it's got to be simple, just the boot.
No, but I think it's any part.
Just the boot. Then it's not up for interpretation.
What about any part that you can score with?
That's what it is now.
Well, not really, because we see people.
No, that's exactly what it is now, isn't it? That's exactly the rule. Any part you can score with, you're not offside. I think it's just the boot. Then you can have a look. Is the boot in front? No, offside.
You're right. That probably is something that needs to be changed.
That's the one I would do. So listen, we're going to ask you for your views on the kick-ins as a replacement for throw-ins. What do you make of that? And also, if you could play about with any other rule, what would you do and why? 03717 22 334. I know lots of you want to have your say on this, so don't hang around. Pick up the phone now.